All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're continuing with the S rank grind. I mean, we're getting S rank, clearly, right? Obviously, that's what's happening today. Definitely. Discovered on a YouTube video that there's fast travel. I know about the boxes and the trucks. I've just never done it once. I actually, I don't know why I've never done it. But I know about it. Slowly but surely advancing. They're resetting, or not resetting. They're bumping everyone down a full letter rank in 5 days. 6, maybe, depending how you look at it. 5 or 6 days. So, today has got to be the day. It's got to be. Oh, hold on. My controller is tangled up in all my shit. There we go. It also was not on. I'm almost ready. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm almost ready to play the game. I'm a professional. I was ready on time. To be fair, I'm not ready on time because this video is going to kill me. This new video is going to actually be the death of me. It's not done. It's just not, it never ends. Spent my entire day off playing AC6. This AC6. I had to really wait. I was like, but you said tuning. So this one. It's great. It's, for me, it's just my favorite. This is like, it's just, out of all of them, there are some things I like more about certain other entries, but like, just looking at the, oh boy, looking at it like as a whole, this is just the one that I enjoy playing the most, simply. Leave a like for good luck, because I have no idea what this guy's about to do. I have a general, maybe, idea. Okay, that is the missile one. I can never differentiate the handheld launchers. I can never tell what they actually are. So I'm always just like, is this, does he have the like, the jamming one? Or the missile one? Terminal armor is huge. Terminal armor is actually big money. Do I like or hate curries? I like them. I don't think I like curry as much as most people, but I like it. Also, hello, Jess. And oh, the Project 64 thing, for the record. Here's the deal with the Project 64 thing, okay? Because I saw this going around, and I feel the need to put this out there. Every single, not every single, 9 out of 10 emulators on the market have the exact same vulnerability that Project 64 does. You should not be overly worried about the Project 64 vulnerability that everyone has just started talking about. Because in order for your system to get hacked, you have to actually use a ROM that has malicious software in it. It's not just that having the emulator on your computer is going to get you hacked. You have to install something with a virus in it and run it through the emulator, and you'll probably have to give it privileges, maybe not if it's a good enough hack, but like, it's not something to be overly worried about. I saw some super clickbaity videos going around about it, and it's not concerning, in my opinion. You just, A, if you don't pirate, you're entirely safe, first of all. B, if you decide to, just hope that you have some basic security literacy when it comes to using your computer. Also, hello, Yan. Like Lethal Company? It's not really my thing, as it's just not what I'm into. It's been a while since I've seen double Zims, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I didn't quite see. Are those? They are stun needle launchers. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of scary, actually, because those hurt on a stagger. Thank God he had them on reload there. Okay. He's afraid of the chainsaw. I'm gonna get staggered here, and he's gonna have those loaded this time. Or not. Why? FromSoft. Why? The chainsaw curse. Why? Why? We win anyway. 23 AP and a dream. What the fuck? Mudahar will maybe make a video on it. Yeah, it genuinely is like, if you're worried about having Project 64 because you saw a couple of these videos floating around, don't be. If you're pirating, then you might have some reason to worry, but it's no larger vulnerability than most other emulators have. I know for a fact that ZSNES has it. I think PCSX2 has it. I don't know in the newer versions if it still does, like since the DuckStation guys took it over. I know old PCSX2 had it. It's actually a very similar vulnerability to one that, and I mean, it should be said, every FromSoft game on PC still has to this day. Like Elden Ring still has it. I don't think it's the exact same, but it's incredibly similar. But yeah, TLDR on Project 64. If you're not pirating, there's zero to worry. There's absolutely nothing to worry about with that whole situation. Which again, you should never be pirating when it comes to emulation. Obviously, a lot of people do. I don't want him to win this. I really don't. We both have used our armor. He's kind of scary. Because when he comes in for a sweep like that, he'll just hit a ton of stagger buildup at once. He knows what he's doing. Like, he made a couple big mistakes in the first round, but then he turned it around. Maybe he was just warming up. Maybe it's his first match. I don't know. My favorite chocolate flavor? Chocolate. Oh, I guess like dark chocolate? Is that what you mean? I like dark chocolate more than any other kind of chocolate. pirate GTA 1. How much is a copy of GTA 1? Actually, I've never even looked into it. I have like the kind of idea in my head that someday I'm definitely gonna buy a copy of it. Not very expensive. The top result came up as $750. Oh, because it's sealed. That's why. It's 750 bucks. That is why. It's a sealed copy. Other than that, oh, that's GTA 2. That's still relatively cheap. It looks like GTA 1 is like $20 to $35, and GTA 2 is like $15 to $20. It's actually pretty inexpensive compared to what I expected it to be. Because, like, I don't know how well GTA 1 and 2 sold back in the day, I guess. I have no concept of that, in all honesty. So there might just be a lot of copies out there. But you would think that that would be, like, a really valuable, like, collector's item to get a black box copy of GTA 1. Secondary? Yeah. Yeah. Buying games sealed, you can do it. But like there, it's the difference between spending like 30 bucks on a game like that and like 700 bucks on a game like that. If I could time travel anywhere, where would I don't really know that I would, to be honest. Cause like going into the past, it's scary because of like the whole you might screw things up thing, right? If that's not a risk, then you could have a lot more fun with it. But real answer, that would scare the shit out of me, so I wouldn't even think about going into the past just for that reason. And then in the future, I mean, it depends how far you go. But I don't know if I really want to see what's in the future. Like at all. I think I'm better off not knowing, in all honesty. Oh, that was assault armor. Well, never mind. My thumbnail's younger than me. The picture that I use in like every single one because it's just so perfect. It's like a year and a half. No, it's like 2 years old now. It's not that old. I've just lost weight. That's all. My face is slimmer than it used to be because I lost like 35 pounds-ish since that picture. I don't know how much. That's a rough guess. Shit. I lost. AP at 30%. Oof. Kiting builds are rough for me if they can actually just keep me out like this. It really does depend on the kiting build. Find your lost weight. We're here to help and support you. I could lose like another 5, to be honest. Although I don't really want to lose another 5. I kind of want to like, ideally, no one asked about this. Ideally, I don't really want to lose another 5 pounds. I kind of want to like drop 5 pounds of body fat and replace it with muscle. That would be like ideal. I'm at like 175 right now, which is like perfect. But If it was a little less body fat and a little more muscle, I would be sitting right in the perfect spot. People in lower ranks are having issues connecting. What? Was there a first part that YouTube blocked? I only saw that one come through. Because it started with a but. Or did I say something and immediately forget what happened? Oh my god. That was a really fast stagger. Wow. Are they having trouble connecting just because, like, everyone who's playing ranked has already made it out of there? Like, and it's kind of like there's just no one to match with in that pool. Is the system not set up in a way where it's like flexible, where if it absolutely can't find anyone, it'll just put you in a match? Oh yeah, because most players are in like B, A, and S. Is the system really not flexible? Like, can it not match you with people outside of your bracket? Oh, match freeze. This guy's gonna beat my ass again. Oh my god. It's the javelins. Like, actually, I'm just eating them when I shouldn't be. He's still, wait, I thought he used it. Oh my god, my brain. My brain. You can match with S ranks as a C? What? What? Couldn't find anything after minutes? Jesus. Not the longevity of PvP, since newcomers can be dissuaded from joining. That's why you normally want to, like... So you can get matched higher up, but people in C are getting matched with, like, S rank? Because they shouldn't have to be. Because you know who's not getting matched with S rank players? Me. You know what I can tell you from my experience playing ranked on this game? There is an ample pool of players in A rank, at the very least. I can't imagine why C ranks would be matching with people in S. That makes no sense. Like, it should progressively open up after certain lengths. The way that a standard ranked matchmaking system would work is it would try to find one, like, around your rank. And then if it takes, like, whatever is set in the parameters as, like, too long to find anything, it will open up the restrictions a little bit. And it will be like, okay, say you're in C rank, right? It'll be like, okay, we're looking for C rank players, but if we have to find like a B or a D rank just to get this person a match, we can do that. And it'll start searching there. And if it takes another like minute or so, it'll open up and say like, okay, we'll let A ranks in, just because like it would progressively open up rather than just being, fuck it, throw them in with the highest players. Oh my god. Okay. Wasn't playing with global. Oh, can you just turn off global? That would actually be a good experiment to see. I mean, I'm in the US, so it can't be that great. But even just if we cut out like Europe and like the Japan matchmaking pools, if it gets like significantly longer to wait for matches. Oh my god, he's gonna win! Damn. All the good players are on a Saturday afternoon? What's going on here? What's happening? It wasn't like this the other day. We were climbing steadily after the Sampu change. I guess he's like pushing into S. He's probably on promos. if nothing, or if anything. Seeing that he's A4 on both, he's probably on promos. I mean, I talked about like the longevity of this game's PvP a while ago. Like, I want to say back when Ranked first came out. At least I vaguely remember voicing concern that that this game doesn't have the largest player base on matchmaking, especially when we started to learn more and more that like the reason the netcode is bad is because it's peer-to-peer, and a lot of the time I'm playing with people in like Eastern Europe or Japan for these matches. Like that's kind of the problem. That's when, you know, signs were starting to show. The random matchmaking canceled thing is still present, by the way. This has been here the whole time that Ranked has existed, where sometimes it just won't actually get you a match and it will randomly cancel your queue. That's me. What am I up against? Show me. Show me. Oh, sweet Jesus. It's a kiting build. And it's a good one. What's on his right shoulder? What the hell was that? I recognized everything else. All right, loader 4. The person on the other end cancels. Oh, or like the connection drops or something. Oh, it's the spread bazooka. I hate that thing so much. This will be fun. You know, I thought this was going to be a kiting build, but he's very aggressive. He's very up close. Very in my... It's probably because of the bazooka. I don't know why. Oh, and I guess he's got a... it's an Etsugen too, right? So effective range of 150. It's a bit weird. Is Harris good for kiting? I've seen a lot of people use it for it. That's rank 177. Yeesh. So just being in S rank at all, there's less than 200 players on Xbox. That was a weird way to phrase it. There's less than 200 players overall in S rank on Xbox. That's what I meant to say. PS5, to my knowledge, seems to be the largest player base for Armored Core, and then PC, and then Xbox, which is kind of something that I'm seeing across the board on like all of the multiplayer games that I've engaged with recently, is that like PlayStation 5 has a ton of players. PC is behind it, and then I guess I can't look at the entirety of S rank. I was gonna go see how many there were. And then Xbox seems to have a smaller player base in general. The big one right now, at least for me, is Tekken 8. I still have not matched a single Xbox player on Tekken 8. It has not I've been waiting for it, because when it happens, it's going to be like a special occasion. I've played like 50 hours of ranked or so on Tekken 8. Not one Xbox player. Not a single one. I don't know where they are. It's all PS5 and PC on it. Oh no. What is this? How did... Oh, it's a swap build? Is it? What? How did... I don't see the other one, but like, how did he shoot a second one that fast? What happened? That did not hit me. Yeah, that's a swap. It's a swap build. He's got 2 nade launchers. Jesus. Once in a million years an Xbox player shows up. I genuinely just haven't seen one. It's actually wild. What the fuck? This connection is poo. Okay. Xbox players don't enjoy Tekken. I don't know. It's just, it's wild that I haven't seen any. On COD, you can't... Can you not turn it off? I thought you used to be able to on some of the games. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. Speaking of COD, I haven't been playing MW3 for a bit, but I saw that MW3 like a couple days ago apparently had a little whoopsie where the entire data set for player progression disappeared from the game. I don't know if they've fixed it yet. Last I saw, they hadn't, but everyone globally got like reset to level 1 and had never played the game before. Like they were getting the tutorials and the menus and everything. That thing hurts on staggered. A lot. I normally don't like the plasma thrower because it weirds me out. Seeing it deal that much damage is crazy to me. That thing hurt. It was already tiring. Well, the crossplay, you mean? Or just the game? I feel like there's no way to dodge outside of I agree. It's just if you're close, it will hit you. Its tracking is super strong if you're in the range for it. Okay, it's this guy again. Crossplay. I could have sworn you could turn it off, at least like back in MW19 or like Cold War maybe, like the first couple of crossplay games. I could have sworn you were able to. I never did. I never had a reason to, but I thought it was there. Okay. I feel like I should have gotten more damage out of that than 800. But what do I know? The server knows best. That's a good chainsaw. You know what being in this game makes me think, chat? Elden Ring DLC is gonna be very good. I watched the trailer again last night. I had a few minutes and I was like, you know what? I want to go back and rewatch. And I paid a little more attention to like the dialogue and stuff. You know, I was like, what? Because the first time I was really like, admittedly, just looking at the environments and like the bosses. That was really all I was looking at the first time. Listening to what they were actually saying though, It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good DLC. They're talking about Mikola being there in the, I think it's called the Shadowlands. I don't remember. In the shadow of the tree, you know, DLC's namesake, the shadow of the Erd tree. They talked about how Mikola was there, and Mikola is a name that you heard so much in Elden Ring, just base game. And, you know, we got to see, like, his hand in the egg, right? Like, we've gotten a glimpse at Mikola. But I now am feeling pretty confident that Mikola will probably be the final boss of the DLC, which is going to be so hype. They got that crazy, like, kick moveset that they showed. That thing looks nuts. Hello, Ryan. Hope we get a true AC6 DLC in 2 years. I am holding off on whether or not I think we will, because currently, oh my god, my thoughts on will we get an AC6 DLC or not are a solid, I don't know, maybe. Bullshit, that hit me. Kick combo is so cool. Bro, it looks sweet. It just looks sweet. Sorry, I was making sure stream was smooth. I was like, if it wasn't up to this point and no one said anything. Yeah, I'm getting bent over by lag pretty hard on this match with those grenade launchers. There it is. Both of those hit. Both of those were direct impact hits as far as the game is concerned. Right as I'm saying it, too. Aw, that sucks. That one was also, okay. Okay. Like stream and maybe they'll implement better netcode. No copium. No copium. They'll definitely do it, you guys. If we get enough likes on the stream, they'll give us good netcode. I swear. Jesus. I remember hearing a while back, like back when we were getting some of the earlier leaks for the Elden Ring DLC. I distinctly remember talking about this on stream once. There was like that big weapons leak a while back that I thought was fake. And one of the main reasons that I thought it was fake was because this leak described entire weapons that just give you like a martial arts moveset. And I was like, that is the most bullshit thing I've ever read. No way they're adding that to the game. This is a guy talking out of his ass. But then I saw that kick combo in the trailer. Then I saw. And now? Is this guy's AC name promoting a cheat? Am I reading that right? Just me, chat? Not since the Bone Fist. I was like, nah, they did that once in Dark Souls 2. They'll never do that again. Fourth Morgott fight. Also, I'm Miyazaki, by the way. Miyazaki, can we get better netcode, please? Can you make your multiplayer experiences actually fun? Because, like, they are fun in terms of just how they, you know, are built. You know what's not fun? The insane lag on these matches. The crazy desync. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead yet. No, why? Please. Oh. Okay, that was me. That was my brain. Godskin Octet. Nope. Could you imagine? They were like, everyone loved Godskin Duo. Final boss, there's 8 of them. I actually hope that we do get like a Godskin trio or something of the sort, like a troll boss. I honestly would love that. I know that everyone hates Godskin Duo. I've never minded them that much. I actually think that they're kind of fun. I don't think they're as good as previous gank fights from FromSoft. I think they're much more poorly designed than a lot of them have been in the past. But I think that's still relatively fun. I don't mind the fight. I don't find it as hard as a lot of people do. Their true form, the Foreskin Brothers. The Foreskin Trio. That's the final boss. Definitely. Like Deacons of the Deep, but Godskin. Foreskin Trio sounds like a good time. It's good for everyone. Everyone involved. Made me randomly think. I saw a Tekken video the other day from one of the guys that I watch regularly, who apparently, unbeknownst to me before, speaks French. And so he did this bit where everyone in Tekken right now hates Victor. Because Victor has, he has a bug on one of his throws that makes it so that instead of there being a 14 frame window to counter the throw, even though that's what the grab is supposed to have, there's only a 7 frame window to actually break out of it, which human reaction time, you guys, 7 frames is not reactable. So he has a throw that the only way you can break it is if you predict that it's coming. Because once it's started, you've missed your window. You're not gonna break it. That's one reason that people hate Victor right now. Thankfully confirmed that that's getting patched soon, but still in the game currently. B, he is like the notorious lag switch character because he has a lot of moves that just hit on laggy connections, like on desync, super consistently. So a lot of the guys who use lag switches to play ranked are playing Victor. So he did this bit where he played Victor on ranked. This is a pro player, by the way, so he was cleaning up playing Victor on ranked. And the entire time he was like doing the most offensive French parody I think I've ever seen in my life, but it was amazing because he actually spoke French. So he was just like, I can't really put into words how incredible, but he had some moments where he just went completely off the rails and was saying things like, I'm going to Le Gouche. And then he would, if he got the win, he would be like, it was good for both of us. I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? I had it on my second monitor while I was trying to get work done, and I couldn't stop laughing at just hearing it because I wasn't really actively watching. I was just like, what is happening? Of course that hit. This is huge. This is huge. Super strong pressure, super early. This is what the Mad Chainsaw lives for. That was actually crazy. That was something. That was one of the best rounds I've ever had playing Mad Chainsaw. I actually kind of feel bad. Tell me about this game. Big mechs. Chainsaw, burr. Goosh. Yeah, I gooshed. Le Goosh. It was good for both of us. He was saying the most ridiculous shit. He kept referring to Victor's sword as his baguette as well. He would do like the big overhead sword move and he'd be like, taste my baguette. You know, like I said, offensive French parody. A true Frenchman would be seething at the things he was saying. Make any more progress towards A? Oh, we're in A or S. Okay. It's still just another like slow and steady climb where it's like I'm winning some, I'm losing some, I'm winning more than I'm losing. So we're steadily making progress. Oh my God, this guy, I didn't realize it was this guy again until just now when I saw the emblem. This guy just ran my shit through earlier. I'm not gonna be surprised if he does it again. Did he have assault armor, was it? Oh. Ow. No way that... What? Chat, no. Chat, come on. Come on, dude. Are you serious? That is the single most unbelievable win I've had on this game. I would be so pissed if I were him. He underestimated the chainsaw. And he was not able to recover in time. You know what they say, chat? You gotta respect the chainsaw. See, like that? Yeah, he's trying to not use it. I accidentally released the charge instead of canceling it. I actually cannot believe that last round went in my favor. That was actual bullshit. Chole doesn't do it because he's lame. Bro underestimated the... we always say you gotta respect the chainsaw. I was just close enough. But yeah, you can have one weapon in each hand and one on each shoulder. So I pack a chainsaw on one of my shoulders to flip out to whenever I can stun them. And it's one of the harder weapons to use melee-wise. If not, it's like the hardest or tied for the hardest. I think it's reasonable to say that. But if it hits, it is assault armor. I was lied to. I was lied to.
AP at 30%.
Was that a javelin? No way. Oh, I'm so, yeah. Am I using a Lula? I am, yes. I think they're a Lula. Most I do is pray. I try to like go under them if I can, if that's an option. I try to like bait them and then flip the other direction. Like I try to, they're really hard to dodge. The tracking on them is insane. Like really, really strong. I run AC6 just fine, except in one area. Really? Sub 20 FPS drop? What? Is this on... Were you the one bringing up the Xbox player count? Is this on Xbox? Or is this on PC? I think I've played against this build before. Not today. I definitely haven't played this guy today, but it looks familiar. I think I played this guy not too long ago. Like maybe 1 or 2 streams back. Wait a second. Are the censored names? Hold on. How's the connection on this matchup? Terrible. Are the censored names Japanese particles? Are they not actually censored names? Could they just be particles that the American and European releases don't have in the game?
AP at 50%.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
30%.
Hold on. Damn it, I was really hoping that I would be able to keep that stagger build up. Just the one area. I've never had it, but I got the beef PC that we built a few months ago. So my experience is not typical when it comes to performance. Oh yeah, you can see them like jittering around. The lag is really bad. I wonder if this is a Japanese player. And maybe the censored AC names are actually Japanese particles, if they're like hiragana or something.
AP at 30%.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm so dead. Yeah. Ow. I was hoping that it could happen. I think I would have killed if I got the stagger. It was close. But just behind. Which counters a Lula utility. Float. I don't know where to put in assault boosting. I should be rapid quick boosting more. I always forget that I'm supposed to like really spam the shit out of my quick boost whenever my my weapons are reloading. I always forget to do that. But in terms of assault boosting, I don't really know where to fit it in with this build, where it's kind of just, you know, constant stagger pressure, and then once the stagger is there, chainsaw for 10k damage. Like, I don't know where to really throw it in. Oh yeah, this is a skill issue. The build is, it's not a meta build. Like, it's not one of the, you know, you won't see someone making a video about this build and being like, use this for easy wins. But it's a strong build. It just kind of like, some matchups I get screwed, and beyond that, I just need to actually play it well. It's a build that completely relies on my execution with the chainsaw. Thank God I didn't eat that. Oh my God. They have terminal. Let's go. I used my armor already. I tried to activate it to secure a win. Holy shit, that was scary. I forgot I had just used it. Cole with a skill issue, unheard of. Never seen before. Never once. Terminal armor is huge though. When I talk about like matchup stuff, using that expansion is almost a free win for me. Like, if you have terminal armor and you're a build that can't just keep me completely ranged out, like if I can actually get close to you, you're dead. Like the Mad Chainsaw just will tear straight through it. The extra few seconds at the end don't do shit when you're one shot and I have like 80% of my health left. Wait, hold on. Which booster are we talking about? This one. Less quick boost, but more... Oh, more energy efficiency. Oh, wait, hold on. This might actually be huge. Let's try this. That might actually be crazy. Hello, Titan. How's it going? The energy efficiency going upwards. Even if I'm losing, like, what is that? 21 to 18? A good bit of quick boost speed. Is that going to work? Maybe. One of my biggest problems, energy-wise on this build, is I bottom out when I'm floating up to them a lot, if they're a build that kind of plays high up in the air. So this might be a really strong change. I'm gonna mess with it at least and see what happens. Because I think I should be able to live without that quick boost speed. Man, do I hate these pistols, though. Oh, big for me, even though I've already used mine, which was kind of dumb. That was a terrible round for me. And it was all because I did stupid things. We run it back. I do hate these pistols, though. I hate the stun pistols so much. One of the handful of weapons that I'm just like, oh boy. These things, I don't really know what to do against them. Jesus Christ. He's gonna pulse armor. Yeah, he's not messing with it. He knows. He knows that this chainsaw will eat him right away. Christ above. It was a bad matchup to test the new booster. For sure. I guess chainsaw one-shots, so never mind. Yeah, if I land the fully... Well, it's not a guaranteed one-shot. If they have enough defense and AP, they can survive the chainsaw, the fully charged one. But I would say like 90% of matchups, the chainsaw, if I land it right, is a one-shot. Which is why I've stuck with it. Because I really like it. It's hard to do, but once you kind of get used to it, like I'm pretty used to it. I mess it up sometimes. I'm definitely not perfect with it, but I'm pretty used to it. And being able to somewhat consistently land, like this guy will take more than one chainsaw to kill. And I hate this build. Laser cannons, a linear rifle, and a Zimmerman. He's got my number at all ranges, and he's tanky. I hate this already, and we haven't even started yet. Although, these cannons did get nerfed, and I forgot about that. Bullshit. Bullshit. Terminal armor. You know what? I might like this matchup. The nerf on those cannons makes this way better than it otherwise would have been. Like if this was 3 weeks ago, I would have given up immediately. I would have seen this build and been like, all right, we let him take my points and we move on with our day. But with the hitbox reduction on these cannons that they put in, oh, if I'm close, it still hurts. He should have let the cannon rip. That was his mistake. For the record, I absolutely should not have won this round. Oh, it bounced me off. I didn't win this round. I didn't. Right. This tank leg is super weird with that, and I forget about it because I never see anyone use this leg. If I chainsaw it from the front, I'm going to bounce off of it. The canoe is a little strange. Why is he not letting those laser cannons off? There. Yeah, when I'm in close and I can't get away from it, that's when he should be using them. He has terminal. Shit. Oh, I have my pulse armor. Oh, I might be fucked. Oh my god. Relic Pacific. I actually haven't seen Pacific Rim. How many movies are there for Pacific Rim? There's more than one, right? I think they did sequels. We're still steadily moving up. We're steadily making our way. Slowly but surely. 2 and an anime. They did an anime? Was the anime first, I would have to assume? Was the movie based off of the anime? You didn't like it? Oh, in quotes? The only good one is the first one. Ignore everything else. Is it one of those? Is it a Matrix situation? Yeah, Matrix is just the best example. This is the second time today I've seen this setup. It's a different build. It's a different person. Same weapon setup. What? That splash is crazy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm so screwed. 30%. I was close. How much you want to bet he's got terminal armor, chat? You think? If he has terminal armor, we're in luck because I can do this. If not, well, it would certainly be a difficult one. Where are you going? What is this rat behavior? Oh, that hits. Yeah, that hurts too. Oh, he doesn't have it. He has assault armor. Yikes. Yikes. Aerial for much longer. Yeah, I can hang in the air way longer with these boosters. Having a stronger quick boost, like against the guy using the lag cannons, would have been great. But even then, I don't know if it really would have been enough because those things are just... I call them the lag cannons for a reason. Even after the patch, there's still definitely some desync qualities to it, just because the hitbox is still pretty big, even though they reduced it. What am I up against this time? Is it going to be the same guy? Please. Maybe I should have waited a second. Oh, no. Okay. Ducats, though. No. Those are the... Ducats are the big ones, right? The AC is called Duck Duck. I'm going to go with it. Those are the ducats. Very aggressive boosting. Can it save him from the chainsaw? Assault. Oh, that's not assault armor. Scared the shit out of me, though. He's gonna get a stagger on me, and I think I'm gonna die. Hear me out. I can see the future. The chainsaw only works once I get a stagger on them. The ducats are very good. I don't like them as much as I like the Sampu. But yeah, if someone's dual wielding ducats, they absolutely outpace my stagger buildup. That's an understatement. Like, by a good margin, they outpace it. How did none of those missiles hit? On my screen, it was clear as day. Okay, he's just using it. Ah, shit. Ay, duck, duck. Jesus. The fights are epic. That hurt. Maybe I should try. Wait, what's the effective range on a ducat? 178. It has more range. Not by a wide margin, but it's more. They make me feel like I'm wearing out my controller. That's why I got the controller that I got. I got one that is genuinely made to be like the anti-wear controller. The controller that's made to not break under abuse, because I have a tendency to break my controllers. Not from throwing them or anything like that. Not from like slamming them like some streamers do, right? Just for content. Just purely from like, I go ham on my controllers. Like when I use them, I'm spamming the shit out of buttons and the sticks and all that, right? Like I'm a real gamer. I game hard. I do. So when chat was like, have you heard of this controller? You shouldn't break it as easily. I looked into it and I was like, I probably won't. So far, so good. But so far, we haven't gotten to the point where my controllers typically break. What make? It is a Gully Kit King Kong 2. The best part is the thumbsticks are magnetic instead of component, instead of halofact. So, basically the way that normal thumbsticks read your input is from the components inside the controller rubbing up against each other in certain spots. This one uses magnets to hold the thumbsticks in position in neutral. So you don't get the same component wear that you do on a typical thumbstick because it's not using components. And so far, so good. Normally the thumbsticks are the first thing I break in a controller. So the fact that this controller like prides itself on the thumbsticks, I was like, okay, we'll take these for a whirl. Oh, that was close. Plasma weapon hitboxes are insane. They really are. The charge shots just being like, boom. These cheapskate companies, man. Well, they're just made, yeah, they're made to be cheaper to produce. And you know, the downside that they'll break under extended use isn't so bad. Especially, for console, like for, you know, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo directly, if it's not, if it's a first party controller, more than 90% of people are just gonna buy one of your controllers to replace the one that they just broke. Right? They're not gonna go and get like a fancy controller or a custom one or anything like that. So, you know, it's not the biggest negative if they break and people need to replace them. I have talked plenty about my favorite controller in terms of like feel and stuff. But the controller that I broke the fastest is, it's all wrapped up with its cable. But this guy, anyone recognize this guy? He lasted about 2.5 months before the thumbstick went out. Right thumbstick. I was able to fix it like 3 times over the course of a few months after that. And like the 4th time that it started to go out, I tried to fix it again. I couldn't do it. It's just like, it's actually busted. At least as far as how I know to like open it up and try to, you know, get a little more life out of it. I can't do it anymore. Because it's ass. I love the controller. It's the best feeling controller that I own still. Like, it's my favorite controller to use just because of how nice it feels, but it broke so easily. Like, it took no time for the thumbsticks to go out on it. So I just refused to buy another one because they're also like 60 bucks a piece. So I'm good. Oh, and the battery life is awful, but I always play wired anyway. But no, I've never felt any, input lag on the thumbsticks with this. I know that some people say that it's really bad. At least I've never noticed it, but I also don't, I don't really play anything that's like competitive on thumbsticks. I say as I'm playing Armored Core Ranked. I'm like probably the most casual A rank player on AC6 though, to be fair. Like, I kind of sit here and I play and I'm like reading chat half the time and I'm on crazy tangents. And I'm kind of just like, you win some, you lose some, chainsaw go burr. Like, I'm probably the least competitive A rank player on this game. But I don't like, you know, I don't play like FPS competitive stuff or anything like that. I play fighting games ranked. I've been getting into fighting games a lot more, like over the last year, but you know, you play those on D-pad unless you're a psychopath. So I've never noticed anything with input lag on it. Though I have heard it. It's not the first time that I've heard someone mention that they are supposed to have a little input lag. At least that's just, you know, what everyone says about them. I'm not sure. I've never like tested it because I've just never felt the need. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead yet. There's no way that I can pull this out of my ass unless 500 AP in a dream. Oh, 81 AP in a dream. Oh. There's cosplay anime characters. Okay, maybe that. In the left corner, there's a red poop. It's Mesmer's poop. I watched a little bit of Vati's video because I saw it this morning when it went up. I wouldn't be shocked if this is what we're referencing. I'm gonna just pull it up. Hold on, so that I can show on screen because I saw it pop up in my recommended. Oh, I watched way more than a little bit. I watched more than I thought. I saw this pop up in my recommended this morning, and I was like, how the hell did this guy get a 40-minute video, 40 minutes out of a 3-minute trailer? I watched it and it was actually good. Like he wasn't talking out of his ass. Like all of it was actual, like just breaking down story content and like pointing to the things in the base game. It didn't feel like it was being milked. It felt genuine. And the fact that he got it out in what, like was it 2 days ago that the trailer came out? I don't know. My time is all fucked because of this video that I've been working on. It's just been nonstop for days. Actually, today's Saturday. It's been nonstop for 7 days. Almost as bad as Asmongold. Well, actually, it's nowhere near as bad as Asmongold. I'll tell you why. It's thoughtful commentary. He cites sources as to why he thinks what he does. He doesn't just go, chat, this is... Diablo 4 is so bad, man. Remember Diablo 4? Remember how shit that game was? It was a lot better than Asmongold. And he didn't just watch someone else's video, which is insane. I know. You know, the bar is so high for YouTube content nowadays. When did we break 100? A couple days ago, I think. Or was it yesterday? I don't remember. I'm sure the Vati vid is good. It was actually really good. And the thing with Vati, because he never uploads, right? Like he's kind of the guy, or he's one of the guys who uploads like once every few months. And whenever he does, you sit there and you watch it and you're like, this is great. Like clearly this guy has just been like head down working on this, because you watch it and it's just so good. It's so well made. It was one of those where I'm like, how the hell did he get this done so quickly? Because the editing in the video is immaculate. Like the editing alone is just really damn good in that video. And I'm like, how the hell did you edit this so quickly? Oh my God. He's got to have like, I would have to assume that it was a collaborative effort, maybe he's got a couple editors who like did a segment of the video. Got some amazing editors. I think he still edits for himself. I think he has like an editing team where, like I said, I think that they break down I think that they break it down into segments where it's like, okay, this person's doing this part, I'm doing this part, you know, whatever. I think he still does some of his own edit. Like, I think he still does at least a segment or two per video, if I'm not mistaken. Because even before he had like a team behind him, his editing was always really good. Like, even way back, his editing was always great. Oh shit, speaking of time passing without me noticing, I will be on False's stream tonight, by the way. I think I forgot to mention this like all week. I don't know if I ever mentioned it once. But we're playing like the second half of Halo Reach. She's never played Halo in general. We've been running through all the Halo games in co-op. She's playing them all for the first time. I'm playing them all for like the 30th time, probably. Just an estimate. Tonight we're doing like the second half of Reach is where we left off. Right after the George scene. That was the last thing that we did. The George scene. Me out here not spoiling a 14-year-old game. Oh my God, the game is 14 years. I'm just not going to. He's got guys for filming in-game footage, and that's... Oh, that actually saves so much time. the first like 2 days of my video this week, like all of that work time was literally me just getting footage and taking notes as well. But the note taking happens during the footage recording. Like the entire first 2 days of the project was just getting the clips, getting all the raw footage. Oh, sweet Jesus.
30%.
This is a build that is kicking my ass. And it's a cool build too. I like what he's doing. It's a little meta between Basho and Moonlight, but other than that, like Sampu's Giga Chad, shit. Plasma shotgun is always sweet to see people doing like stun punish with the plasma shotgun. It's just really cool. I love it. Been wanting to play Halo mods on Bethesda games, but Microsoft updating the game breaks them all. What? Are they still updating Skyrim? Are they actually? Does the meme live on even in a post-Starfield timeline? They're still updating? Ooh, what? Hey, I know this guy. Starfield is not it. I think Starfield is fine. Like, Starfield, I said it when it came out, and I still feel the same, like, even with time away from it. It really felt like Skyrim in space. Which, like, in some ways, it's like, yeah, okay, Skyrim was fun. We all liked Skyrim. They just made it again. With, like, a different theme and setting, right? In another way, it's like, okay, I played this game 12 years ago, Bethesda. Whoa.
AP at 50%.
Oh, no chainsaw needed. Star mid. I feel like people, like, the whole discourse around, like, oh, the game is so mid. I'm so disappointed. Like, that's kind of Bethesda's thing. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time. I've said it before. The last genuinely, like, just all around really good game that Bethesda put out was like Morrowind. Since then, Bethesda has just been in the business of mid. And that does include Skyrim. Like, Skyrim, when it came out, was awesome. Skyrim, when you go back and play it today, you're like, oh, it's fun, but it was never that great, right? Like, with time between now, it's like, okay, looking back on this, it's not what I thought it was in 2011. And like, Fallout 4 was a tragedy. I never even touched Fallout 76. This does good with shooters. Bethesda doesn't make the shooters. Bethesda publishing is the only like, Doom is id Software. Wolfenstein is Machine Games. He underestimated the chainsaw range. Happens to everyone. It's just people like under the publishing banner of Bethesda. Bethesda's like actual dev team is still just doing Fallout, Skyrim, Starfield. Was a mediocre shooter and the combat was the best part? Yeah, Fallout 4. Yeesh. I didn't like it. I didn't like Fallout 4. I've talked about it before. I have played more Starfield than Fallout 4. Like, in the entire time that Fallout 4 has been out, on my Steam account, which is I've only ever played Fallout 4 on PC, I do have more time spent in Starfield than Fallout 4. So I did give it that back when it came out as well, as I was like, you know, I'm not blown away by Starfield, but I like it better than their last game. I certainly got more value out of it than I ever did Fallout 4. Even if I still didn't get as much out of it as I would have liked. You know, we're moving in a better direction in my mind, at least. The RPG systems in Starfield felt better, even than Skyrim, but other things like no vehicles and the exploration just being really boring and the loading screens being obnoxious really held it back. Well, like, the RPG systems in Starfield were actually good. Like, probably the best that Bethesda has done since, like, Fallout 3, I would say. Maybe even Oblivion. But I haven't played Fallout 3 in a while. So, I don't know. I'll say Fallout 3. Because I just don't really remember how good the systems were or were not in that game. Like, to give Starfield the credit that I can, I think it is them moving in a better direction after, like, Fallout 4, Fallout 76. But I still, like, I didn't love it. I thought it was all right. I seem to like it more than most people, which is definitely not a good thing, considering that my take is like, yeah, it's fine. It's rough. What do we got? Who's up next? Chainsaw Food? Or... Uh-oh. Same one. Uh-oh. Mame. Okay, I'm definitely underestimating that cannon. Damn, they called my bluff. That's bad. Ow. How long will I play PvP for? You mean like today? Or like long term? Oh, thank God. I can't get up to him. Long term? Until I get S rank. Once I get the rank, I'm good. Considering that, like, A rank has some very sweaty players with a lot of annoying stuff going on. I can't imagine S rank would be very fun to just, like, play recreationally. And without, like, just a convenient matchmaking thing to use, the room system for casual play is just kind of shit, if we're being honest. Ow. So once I get my S rank, I'm good. Your long-term goal is to keep it short-term. No, my long-term goal is just the S rank. I think that S rank gives me like something to work for and like a reason to stick it out. But then once I'm there, I'm good. I remember clearing the first pirate outpost and being so bored I just uninstalled it. Didn't even buy it thanks to Game Pass. Yeah, the exploration was really weird. Just really odd with like the whole planet thing. Custom matches sucks. The rooms are just not enjoyable, and clearly they have like an actual sophisticated matchmaking system here. I don't know why they couldn't just like turn off the rank matching component and apply it to casual play. But we'll see you around, Jess. Oh boy. Lag cannons. Double Zims. This is Armored Core PvP, chat. We're here. We're doing it live. Is he just gonna wait until he has... Yep. Oh my god. Please have terminal armor. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Deserved. Deserved. My man has no shame. To be fair, Zimmermans aren't what they were months ago. But they're not what I would call honorable weapons either. Sweet Jesus. He didn't eat it a second time. He learned pretty quick. He was not gonna eat that a second time, and it's assault armor. Good to know. I think I'm screwed. He staggers me way too quick. I think I might be fucked. Now that he learned and he's not gonna fall for that again. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're cooked. It's Jover. Oh my god, the lag on this match too is horrific. Bullshit. Most of the top 100 biped players run Zimmermans. Really? That's interesting to me. Because they're good, but there's so much counterplay to them. My build does not have the counterplay, but there is counterplay. Zims are a little rough for me. But yeah, like I said, like they're not the scum weapon of the game at this point, but they're not honorable either. You know, it's like you're playing like an Asuka on Tekken. Like you're not one of the really obnoxious players, but you're not far off. You're up there. No offense, Asuka mains of the world. It's just that your character has like 6 training wheels. You know, I'm out here playing Bears and Kazuya. I don't like this build. I'm gonna hope that this is a worthwhile gamba. It was not. I missed my chainsaw. We're fucked. I messed it up. I did not think I was gonna get my stagger that quick. Ooh, ow. 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 What? Huh? Wait a second. Did Moonlight just kill me? Did I just get moonlighted through the barrier? Moonlit? shouldn't have used my armor. Why are you running? Oh, pulse armor. Does he not have? God damn it.
At 30%.
Oh shit. No, I 100% got hit through the wall, right? Is this worthy of an instant replay? Because maybe I didn't, but it looked really, really weird. I think we're getting the instant replay. We're getting the instant replay. Here we go. It took my mouse back into the game. It stole it away from me. Let's hit the instant replay on this one. Okay. Here we go. Hit it with the half speed. Actually, I might want quarter speed here. Because it could have been something else. Like there's that javelin. Oh, was it the javelin? No, javelin goes off here. Doesn't do damage. Maybe, wait, what? What the hell killed me? Is it splash? I die right here. This is like, this frame is where I die. What? Is it the splash from the javelin over here? It must be. That's the only thing it could be, right? The moonlight particle just is not even close. Got you at an angle. Whatever hit me for 650 damage. And the moonlight particle is so far back. That's not what hit me. Right? Because like I'm dead well before that's even close to me. That's still like 30 meters away. But on this frame, I'm already dead. Actually, this is the death frame. This is where my AP hit 0. Moonlight Blade is way back there. I think it's the splash from the javelin. And it was lag. Maybe. I don't really know. Because if it was lag where it didn't hit me on my screen, but it hit me on his, that damage would be delayed on my view. As it always, like when I get hit by like a lag cannon or like a grenade launcher, it will whiz by me and then the hit will come through. It doesn't hit you ahead of time. It hits you after the fact when it's lag. On this game, the way that it's attacker-sided netcode, it will hit you after the fact. So I think it's the javelin in that case that got me. What's on your other shoulder? What is this? What is this? Super weird though. I have no idea what exactly did it. Even after trying to really like look at it frame by frame. My best guess after going frame by frame is that it was maybe lag on the javelin. Who knows? Assault armor. I'm seeing more and more assault armor nowadays. I swear after the recent patch, I've seen way more of it. Is there a reason behind that? Is it just me being crazy? Like, is it more just like high rank players use it more at this point? Oh my God. That hit was nuts. I definitely die here. The attaché is not good, but the one thing that it's good for is damage. Actually, I have no idea how I'm not dead. I have no idea. I have no idea how I won that round. I'll take it. Stun needles are on his shoulder. I noticed. I didn't say it out loud, but I saw it. He's got needles. And he's got assault armor. Nice. No panic button. I should have prepared better for the bluff. It was on me. He read me like a book. Like here. Oh, he actually called it. God damn it. I thought he wasn't gonna do it. He did it late. He delayed it a little bit and it threw me off. I thought I had my kill there. I was trying to mind game him and he mind gamed me. I got fucked. Come here. We win on this trade. Oh my god, that was the weirdest chainsaw connection I've had today. It shouldn't have connected. I think he boosted into it. I think it freaked him out and he boosted and it caught him. I don't know what that was. But if the game is handing me that one, I'll take it. I'm not gonna say no. I won't say no to it. Yeah, he actually messed me up on the second round with the whole mind game thing. I was trying to bait the assault armor and I didn't do it. I had 2 chances and I dropped it both times. I forget how important the mind game can be. Whoa. Ronsetsu ARs and laser cannons. Anyone have opinions on the Ronsetsu AR currently? Like as of latest patch sort of thing? Are they worth running or is this as weird as my gut tells me that it is? Because this to me seems really weird. Good for kiting? Really? That's new. Are they better than the RF for kiting? Like that's the thing that really is weird to me. Why the ARs? I know the RF is great. What the fuck? Whoa. I haven't played since before they added ranked. There's 2 Ronsetsus. There's the single fire with the burst charge, and then there's this one, which is only the burst fire one. They're not even looking at me. What is happening? I shouldn't have done this. This was a waste. Is this just lag? Like, what is happening? Why are they not looking at me? It's so weird. Are they playing on a mouse? Maybe? Why was my chainsaw not charging? Oh my god, I lost off of that. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Projectile speed too slow? I don't... It's weird to me that they, I mean, clearly it's working. They're in A3. It's like the speen hack. It was so, I haven't seen anyone like that where they're facing away from me and shooting so much. Makes me wonder if they're like on mouse and keyboard and only using soft lock. But even then, that was just, it was so weird looking. And the fact that that's the first I've seen someone do that is even weirder. Because I have no idea what was going on. There's no precedent for that for me. I'm kind of considering testing the waters of just dual ducats. I've done it before, but I'm considering trying it again. Because the damage is great for a tank build like this, but more stagger is more chainsaw. Stagger pressure is only a good thing. All right, we got some kick tech going on here. Oh, it caught, but I got a little bounce on the... AP
at 30%.
That's actually a great example. Remember when I said that on lag, you get the hit after the fact? There. I said that a few minutes ago now, but that was a perfect example. Where it looks like you got past it and then it hits. Oh, shit. Sometimes the FCS freaks out and makes you spin. It was so weird. No kick tech. Not this time. Oh, were they saving energy to fight me in the air later? Was a little dumb of me. I ate damage that I did not need to. Double short pistols is good. Never used the long barreled ones, really. I feel like I never see the short barrel ones. Do they have shorter range? Because that would be a big make or break for me. What the hell? I might try the double ducats, because when we matched against Duck earlier, and I had like my kind of hybrid, like, you know, I've got my right hand is ACS pressure and my left hand is like chip damage. Even though it works and I'm giving up some chip damage against like a heavier opponent like that, less impact per shot. Short barrel has more recoil, although they're 2 points off of one another, so it's kind of negligible. Fire rate is significantly better. Magazine rounds are still 7. Reload time is shorter. I feel like... Shit. Guns, please. I feel like, the DPS will be marginally better with the short barrel. Not the DPS, sorry, the impact buildup over time. Impact per second, let's go with IPS. But the range being worse, even by a little bit, can really screw my build over when I'm playing against a kiting build. Like that is the, I've played those matches. I'm gonna try the long barrel. So it's kind of like you give up that range, that tiny bit of range. Wheel of Time? I didn't say Wheel of Time, what? Huh? What are you talking about, Willis? False recently, speaking of what you talking about, Willis, Gary Coleman. She said, what you talking about, Wallace, to me. And I was like, oh my God. Oh. I told her that it was Willis and she refused. She was like, nope. To me, it's Wallace. Not changing it. It's Wallace. This was a good matchup for me to get, because now I'm immediately reminded why I had like an all-around weapon like the Etsugen to offset the pure stagger pressure. Because the thing is, in matches where I could have pure stagger pressure, it does secure an easier win. But I don't know what I'm playing ahead of time. So if I put all my eggs into that basket, I get a lot of matches like this where I'm kind of like just struggling to get much of anything for like the entire match. It's like, yeah, this guy, if I get in relatively close, those are on Setsus are messing me up anyway. Having an Etsugen here just for a little pressure, a little more consistent damage and impact would go a super long way. More need to generalize. Yeah, I've definitely felt that as I've climbed. Like when I was lower, I could just go like all in, rush them down and stun them and hit them with melee. Basho arms can't handle the pistol recoil, then I probably just shouldn't use them. Because the Basho with the chainsaw is what's giving us insta-kill chainsaw on charge attack. So those, like, I'm not giving these up. Yeah, I think we just, the pistol, having one of them was working really well. Sampu's, I'm gonna stick with one ducat because it was working well. Having something super low recoil, great projectile speed, good mag size like the Etsugen that you can just keep chipping over time while you're trying to land like the bigger impact shots, it really goes a long way. Dual laser rifle, dual laser orbit. Or are these turrets? I can never tell them apart. I always get them wrong. Makes me want to play Postal 2 again. I feel like Postal 2 is one of those games where I'm like, I have played it once, and that's enough. It's not that it's bad. It's just, it really feels like it's a one-time experience, at least to me. How did those not hit me? What? I guess on his screen they didn't connect, because on mine it definitely did. Jesus Christmas! Whoa!
At 30%.
We got a live one. Buddy's not messing around. Jesus. Wow, that hurt. Nice job using your expansion though. Come here. Oh, I'm not gonna win this round. I spoke too soon. I don't remember why I swapped away from a Coral Gen. But I remember I was using a Coral Gen. We swapped to this. And I remember being like, oh yeah, we're sticking with this generator. And I wish I could remember why that was. Oh, I thought I was so boned that second round. That assault armor scared the shit out of me. I didn't expect such a massive burst of damage to happen there. You know, like no stagger ahead of time. It just came out of nowhere. Like boom. No question of the day. Question of the day. Are you seeing any success with that quad chainsaw or chainsaw? I wish quad chainsaw. Quad chain gun setup that I matched against earlier, Rymus? Was you seeing much come out of that? Or is that just like a kind of messing around build or what? I'm curious. Double flamethrower. Top of A rank? It was a misinput. It hit me for like 7k AP with the charge shots afterwards. You might have a strat there if you actually like plan on it and it doesn't throw off your rhythm. Cause that hurt a lot. I thought I had lost the round afterwards. Like, I feel like I got lucky not losing the round. That's right. Flamethrowers are bad for me. They're not the best, but they're really shit for my matchup. Because I'm just kind of forced to fly straight through them. Does he have terminal? Nope. He just didn't respect the chainsaw. You gotta remember, chat. Those weren't charged? Are you shitting me? It just hurt that bad? If you oh, you can't charge after or into an assault armor, can you? I'm pretty sure assault armor would cancel your charge, right? If you could, you would actually be able to nuke people with that setup. Because that shit hurt. Why is he not using his pulse armor? What is this? Incoming, this was a chatter and I just talked shit. But like, what happened there? Both rounds. Normally after the first round, if they make that mistake, they don't make it again. And he's at the top of A. What? Maybe I'm just not understanding the mental game there. Maybe they just thought the chainsaw wouldn't connect. I don't know. 9-ball build or something. It's mad chainsaw all the way to S, baby. Although rank reset in like a few days, or not reset, but everyone's getting bumped down in a few days. I said it before. I'm not worried like at all about going back through B rank. I'm just upset about resetting my progress through A rank. That's the part that I'm like, man, do we have to? Do we have to put the ranks down? We could just not. FromSoft. Hear me out. I didn't pay attention to what they have. I was distracted. Respect the chainsaw! Once again, they had pulse armor. They just didn't think I would land it. They failed the respect check. Okay, I should not have used my armor when I did. What? No. Please, not a connection like this. Not with laser rifles. Don't do this to me. I had that. FromSoft, please. I'm whining about the net code again. What the fuck? Chainsaw bounce at just an awful time. Every single thing this dude fires off is hitting me. That's crazy! That's crazy! FromSoft, please. Your netcode is abhorrent. Had KFC today and it was gross. No, what? I feel like KFC's been on the up and up in recent years. Been getting a lot better. Although I guess like fast food, there's always the thing of like any location, even in like a good fast food chain, can be shit. Right? There's always that factor. But like there was a Wendy's near me in Florida that like I know Wendy's is good. Like across the board, Wendy's is really good. The one that was near my place in Florida was bad. Just not the move. I'm in the UK. Oh, here in the US, KFC's been getting a lot better. Oh boy. KFC's never been the same. Really? So it's been going downhill in the UK and it's been on the up and up here. That's so weird. Holy laser swap. Shit hurts. I'm dead. Jesus Christ. It all just feels gross, and isn't that good? You gotta get yourself to a Zaxby's immediately. Oh my god. Who allowed laser swap to do this much damage? Jesus. It's crazy how often KFC gets brought up in chat. I think it's because it's global. It's one of the larger fast food franchises. Zax, what now? Zaxby's. Yeah, I haven't played a laser swap in a while, so I definitely underestimated the pew pew on that one. That shit hurts really bad. It's actually been a very long time since I have played that. And goddamn. I wonder... No, I don't. Never mind. Pretty pink robot, mad chainsaw. All right, Virgil. I have a double S rank on all 3 Virgil fights in Devil May Cry 3. You think he knows that? I don't think he knows that. Come here, Virgil. Gonna try to space myself out a bit. Not get nuked by the stun needles, that's why. Okay, I got hit by them a little bit. Oh wait, my AP is really low, what the fuck? Since when? Shit. I got this. Virgin has never beat me once. Today will not be the day. Ow. Oh, this was stupid. Yep. There, we ate all of that because I let off the chainsaw at the wrong time. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Reboot Virgil. Come on. You guys, DMC Reboot has its problems, okay? But you know what's not a problem? Virgil having a fedora. It's not a problem at all. It's great. Even the wielder needs to remember to respect the chainsaw. I died a little faster than expected there. For sure. Definitely. Oh boy. Reverse joint shotgun swap. I'm bracing for pain. Uh-oh. Oh, good lord above. What? Why did they just kick? It's his bigger cock, the sniper rifle, etc. The sniper rifle, what? What? You're telling me that you thought it was weird to have Virgil shoot a pregnant woman in the stomach with a sniper rifle? You found that weird? I can't imagine why. It's totally not out of character at all. Oh, come on now. That might cost me the round.
AP at 30%.
Oh, it did cost me the round. I have no idea about anything DMC. This is crazy talk. Yeah, that's a thing that they did in the reboot. They actually had him shoot a pregnant woman in the stomach with a sniper rifle. And it was something. Great franchise. Weird reboot. You do not get free damage off of my stagger. No. Why though? Because the woman's child was with the villain of the game. And so they assassinated the villain's unborn child to get to him. I haven't played the reboot in like 2 years, and that was the only time I played it, so I'm going off of memory, but I think that's why, if I remember. I know that it was the villain's child, and I genuinely think that they shot his unborn child just to stick it to the man, kind of. Like, just to get his attention, sort of thing. The story, I've said before on stream so many times, the story in that game is awful. Like, it's actually really bad. The reboot story is something else. It had good ideas too, so it's kind of frustrating. Did I see that Elden Ring is scheduled for tomorrow? You did see. You did see. We're playing on the same outdated game engine 2 days in a row. Ow, 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 ow. Virgin is back. Preemptive pulse armor. Jesus, that hit? Bullshit.
AP at 50%.
Oh. My brain like lagged on that one. Why is my chainsaw out? Oh, that's right. They had, oh my God, no. Okay, you're absolutely right, Gustavo. Okay, yeah. I forgot all of this. Okay, so what actually happened now with that refresher? So the bad guy had one of their allies hostage, and they had his lover hostage. His lover just so happened to be pregnant with his kid. And so they were doing like a hostage trade, and Virgil was like watching from a distance with the rifle. And as soon as Dante got their friend back and the lover went to the bad guy's forces, to Mundus's forces, as soon as that trade actually happened, Virgil shot the woman in the stomach. What if we made a character known for his severe childhood loss trauma assassinate an unborn child? Pretty much. My wife is making me go to karaoke tonight because her friend, it's Virgil again. Her friend wants to go because she is lonely because she's getting a divorce. So because she has bad taste in men, I have to go to karaoke. Karaoke's not bad. It's not. Karaoke can be a fun time. You just do some Linkin Park. Let the given up scream rip.
50%.
It's not good. Ryan is shy. I think it's like, I think I don't mind it as much as some people do, because I like making weird sounds like that. I will 100% go to karaoke and see if I can't get a Lorna Shore song or something. And I'll do like weird ass lizard noises and the pig scream and all that. And we'll just have a blast with it. Although wait, it depends. It depends which kind is this, like karaoke where it's just in the bar, or is this like karaoke where they've got like rooms for it? Completely depends. Two very different kinds of karaoke, for the record. 9 Inch Nails. See? I saw that they were gonna potentially remake American Psycho. Private Room. That's good. That's a good time. Never the public karaoke is crazy. Like where it's just in the bar, that's not fun. That is not fun. If it's a private room one, that's fun. Linkin Park is such a safe karaoke pick. Like everyone knows the big Linkin Park songs. Everyone likes the big Linkin Park songs. It's a safe pick. Shit, there goes my pen. Oh, it went all the way down. Like all the way back behind everything down there. I just watched it slip back. Goodbye, pen. What am I gonna fidget with now? Do I have anything on my desk? Not really. I did not pay attention to the lineup. His AC name is Guiding Moonlight. I found the Souls guy, everyone. I found him. Ben Bloodborne. I don't know how that first Moonlight didn't hit me. I'm dead? Yeah. I was like, maybe not, but no, we're fucked. This trashed girl killed a Celine Dion song and I've never laughed so hard. That would be funny. Hello, DS. You said American Psycho? Yeah, Christian Bale, American Psycho. Yes. They are strongly considering remaking American Psycho. Yes. Wait a second, my brain lagged here. Why? Oh my god. And now it's kind of too late to... Whoa. It's a nearly perfect movie. Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that's a statement. It's a good movie. It's okay as it definitely doesn't need a remake. I don't know why. But like... money. Can I maybe get my pen back? Oh. Oh no, there's no way I'm getting that with my toes. There's zero chance. Not as perfect as the original RoboCop. Trying to think, like, what is a movie? What is a movie that needs, that like absolutely does not need to be touched ever? Like, Terminator 2? I can't get it. Terminator 2. Probably the original RoboCop. Although, you know, they did do that one. And if you didn't know, I'm sorry this is how you found out. There's a reason you probably haven't heard about it. It's because it's bad. I don't know why they did that remake. I mean, it's fine. It's just, it's not as good as RoboCop. You know, it's like a Twin Snakes situation where it's like, it's not bad. It's not like it's awful in its own right. But like, you don't, if it's worse than the original, then you fucked up as a remake. Starship Troopers. I still haven't seen Starship Troopers. Total Recall. It's okay. I don't have anything against Total Recall. I definitely do not hold it in the regard a lot of people do. Ow. 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 Stop. This looks bad, but all I need is a chainsaw. Like that. You see? It's not always about the AP advantage. Not when you're playing this this sort of setup. Oh, Good Will Hunting. No Country for Old Men. Never touch that movie. Never touch that movie. Oh, Shawshank. Yeah. The original Ghostbusters is nearly perfect. I've never been into Ghostbusters. Like, any of them. And I've seen most of them at this point. I've just never been into them. Pulp Fiction is perfect. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Most things Tarantino, you probably just couldn't remake without Tarantino. Like, he's kind of got that style. Like, you could do Christopher Nolan movies without Christopher Nolan. Like, he's great at what he does, but you could replicate that style without him. Tarantino's different. You couldn't do it. His movies are so uniquely him. Right? Oh, Godfather 1. Yeah. Although The Hateful Eight might benefit from a remake on the Tarantino discussion. Just saying. Oh, please. Oh, yeah. 300 AP is all I need. The Shining? The Shining could definitely be made better nowadays. Hateful Eight was pretty, I feel like that's like by far in a way my least favorite Tarantino movie. Like, it's not even a close pick. You know, like there's not another Tarantino movie that I would put down as low as I would put Hateful Eight, or even close to it. And it's not that the movie is like awful, because it's fine. But against the rest of his lineup, like, what happened? I mean, half of it is that it's too long. It's just too long. There was no reason for it to be that long. I haven't seen Clockwork Orange either. Ooh, I have a good one. Apocalypse Now. Never touch that goddamn movie. Never touch that movie. Forrest Gump. Yeah, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump mostly because you just couldn't do it without Tom Hanks. You just couldn't. You can't replicate that. Try as you might, you won't. You won't replicate that. They did touch it. I know they touched it. It's the worst part. They shouldn't have. I read Heart of Darkness. I also read Heart of Darkness. It's nowhere near as good. Apocalypse Now is just way more interesting than Heart of Darkness was. Full Metal Jacket, Sucker Punch. Is Sucker Punch what I think? I'm gonna have to Google it. I think I've seen it. If it's what I'm thinking of, I have words. But I might be thinking of the wrong thing. Wow. Wow. We got some aggressive boosting going on here. Preemptive pulse armor. They're very vulnerable without it now. Oh, that hit. That's not good. I wasn't ready. I'm dead. Oh my god, they're tanky. Holy shit, they're tanky. Okay. They're slow, which is good. They play close range, which is good. They're tanky, and the laser cannons hurt. One of the best, worst movies. Oh, it definitely might be what I'm thinking it is. Holy shit, the fire rate on those. I'm dead. It is. It is the movie I thought. Okay. I've said it before. I will say it again. I will stand by this opinion very strongly. Okay? And I will never waver from it. So. Listen to me now. We did drop frames during that. Listen to me. Zack Snyder has made one good movie ever. Spoiler alert, it wasn't Sucker Punch. I was like, is this what I think it is? I saw the cover art and immediately, yes. Definitely. He did. 300, bingo. He made 300. Not Man of Steel. I don't like Man of Steel. It's one of the better DC movies, but I was talking about 300. Yeah. I genuinely, in the entire like Snyderverse run for DC, I never left one of those movies and went, yeah, that was really good. Never once. Not a single goddamn time. Even though every time I was like, oh, Batman versus Superman, this is gonna be sweet. Which, oh, Justice League? Man, there's no way. You know, Batman versus Superman might not have been great, but like Justice League, no way. No way this isn't good. Like, I went in every time and I was like, this time they've got it. This time, dude's got it in the bag. No. None of those times did the dude have it in the bag. I really don't like his style, personally. Oh, Wonder Woman? I was actually hyped for Wonder Woman. No. It's crazy to me that they made a Wonder Woman movie and that she wasn't even the hero of the movie. Like, I'm not over it to this day. Uh-oh. I was like, we send it, you know, you never know. Sometimes they hit. Sometimes they boost into it. You know, crazy shit happens with the chainsaw. Whoop. plot is entirely lost on me. The plot was so dumb in Batman vs Superman. I'm still not over that movie. What a weird movie. People say the Wonder Woman movie was great, but I didn't like it. Cause like the other guy was the hero. Like it's not even just, you know, he did the more heroic thing. He was just more likable for the entire film. And then he was actually the one who did the big heroic act at the end. The first time I said it, I split it into like 3 syllables there. That was a whole ACT. Act. So weird. I don't. And they had that slow-mo scene that went on for like 2 minutes straight, and it was just awful. Just really painful. There was 1984. I didn't see 1984. But considering that a lot of people liked the first one and they didn't like 1984, that tells me what I need to know. Meaning I wouldn't like it. That was the point, like, after Justice League, I completely tuned out from the DC movies. That was the point where I was like, nope, done. I give up. I'm over it. Trying to remember what the last Marvel thing I saw was. Was it Ant-Man? I think it was Ant-Man was the last Marvel thing I saw. Chat, what MCU movie or show came after Ant-Man Quantumania? Someone throw me a bone here. I really stuck it out for MCU. I watched like the entirety of Phase 4. I really stuck it out. I'm dead. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to swap off, but I guess I hadn't. I won somehow. Was it Multiverse? Was it Multiverse of Madness? I saw Multiverse of Madness. No, I think that was before Ant-Man. Wasn't it? The Marvels? The Marvels was the first thing after Quantumania? Quantumania was I think the last thing I saw. I'm not 100% on it, which is why I'm asking like what came after it. But if it was the Marvels, I didn't see the Marvels. I didn't see Guardians 3. What was the show? Was it Secret Invasion? Is that what it was called? I never watched that. I never watched Loki season 2. I'm trying to think like backwards. Remember all of what came out and just be like, did I see it? No. Yikes. He can have it. Multiverse of Madness was okay. It was fine. It had some Raimi stuff in it that I liked because I just like Sam Raimi as a director a lot. Like it had some real like Evil Dead stuff going on with like the zombie Doctor Strange thing. And I liked that. But yeah, aside from that. So they can revitalize the dying brand. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I feel like comic book movies are just kind of on the way out. They had a really long run. But I feel like it's not even a Marvel thing. I think people are just over it at this point. Beyond Marvel. The only ones in Phase 5 were Ant-Man, Guardians, and the Marvel. Okay, so yeah, Ant-Man was the last thing I saw. Overestimate. Well, I think they won't because Disney is... Like, the one thing about their Marvel movies is that they are very weirdly strict with the casting. aside from some stuff super early on, like, you know, Terrence Howard being recast, aside from like some stuff really early, Ed Norton getting recast, that sort of stuff, they've been incredibly strict with how they use their actors in the MCU. Like, they're very intentional. So I genuinely don't think they're gonna bring Robert Downey Jr. back. Not because I think that Disney is too good to do it, but because I have zero precedent to tell me that they would. You know what I mean? So sick of superhero shit. I don't know if it's that they've gotten any worse or if it's just that I'm over it. DC movies were just bad. That definitely, like, those were always just bad. But like Marvel, I don't feel like the MCU got considerably worse. And I've said it before, it's one of my spicier takes. But like, when I really look back and I'm like, okay, phase 1 and 2 of the MCU, how good were they or weren't they? Were or weren't they? Words. And really, when I break it down, when I start to just look at it and be like, how many good and how many bad movies were in phase 1 and 2? Phase 1 and 2 weren't that great. They weren't. Like, looking back at it, it's like, okay, Iron Man 1 is still like top 3 of the entire thing, right? Sure. Incredible Hulk, I think, is okay. Most people think it's shit. Captain America, the first one, just mid. The first Thor movie, just not good. Avengers, good. Phase 1, like 2 of the 5 movies were actually like good, right? There were a couple that for me were like, they're okay. And then there's a bad one. There's just like the first Thor movie's not good. Winter Soldier's phase 2. Phase 1. Oh, and Iron Man 2, I think, is phase 1, but after Avengers. It's fine. It's no Iron Man 1, that's for sure. Phase 1 had a solid start, but it wasn't like great. You know, they were winding up, whatever. Phase 2, on the whole, is actually kind of bad. Phase 2, we're looking at like Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, which is still like one of the worst in the entire MCU. You had your bright spots, like your Captain America. I think Ant-Man was phase 2, just People have been trying to gaslight me into thinking Thor 1 was good. People have been trying to act like both of the first Thor movies are good ever since Ragnarok came out. That it was one of those things where like the tune changed so quick. It's like a Halo Reach situation. Like back when those came out, people were like, oh yeah, these are not good. But then a later game came out in terms of Halo, and it completely changed the way that people now look back on the first couple Thor movies. Like after Ragnarok came out, people just really want to love the Thor movies. But like Thor 1 and 2 are both, the second one is bad. Like the first one is bad. The second one is bad. Yeah, phase 3, I've said it before when I've done this whole like running back through the other phases of Marvel. Phase 3 is kind of the only phase of the MCU that's actually like good on the whole. Before phase 3, it was honestly about as good as like phase 4 was. Where it's like, okay, yeah, there's a couple like high points in here. Because, you know, phase 4, you've got like Shang-Chi and like Spider-Man No Way Home was fun. Even though it's actually a shit show if you go back and rewatch it without like all the hype that was there when it came out. No Way Home is really just one of those movies where like the plot exists to get 3 Spider-Men in the same room. And there's even, when you rewatch Spider-Man No Way Home, when both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield first appear in the movie, there's like a pause so that the audience can cheer. Like, they really knew when they made that movie that they were banking on hype. Like, if you go back and watch those scenes where they show up, you'll notice that the movie just kind of stops for like 6 or 7 seconds when they show up, and then it keeps going. It's super weird, and once you notice it, you'll never unsee it. I didn't notice it until a friend of mine pointed it out to me, and ever since I've been like, oh my God. They actually gave like a brief window for the audience to cheer. It's crazy. Tobey's the worst Spider-Man. I think all three of them are good at different things. I don't necessarily think there's a worst one. I think Tobey has the best Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield has the best Spider-Man, and Tom Holland is like a happy in-between, where he's pretty good at both, but he's not as good of a Spider-Man as Andrew Garfield, and he's not as good of a Peter Parker as Tobey Maguire. I like all three of the live-action Spider-Man actors just for different things. I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man, by the way. Like, on the whole, I really like it. It's not to discredit it. I like him in that role a lot. It's just that he doesn't hit quite the peak of either of his predecessors, but he doesn't drop as deep into the valleys as they did either. Andrew Garfield is the worst Peter Parker, and just an oak. Andrew Garfield is the worst Peter Parker for me and the best Spider-Man. And Tobey Maguire of the three is the best Peter Parker and the worst Spider-Man. And then Tom Holland is like, he's in the middle where he's good at both, but he's not as good as like either of them comparatively, but he's not as bad either. Like, he sits in an in-between where he's good at everything, just not like amazing at any of it. Which overall, when you watch a movie, feels a lot more consistent. And there's definitely something really nice about Tom Holland's performance in that sense. Right? Where it's just like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield both had very noticeable downsides. Tom Holland doesn't. He's just good all around. Also, Tom Holland, super likable in interviews. Probably the most likable in interviews of the three of them. Like, just as a person, like off screen, I like Tom Holland a lot. I like Andrew Garfield too, just not as much as Tom Holland. Tobey Maguire is a bit of a drama queen, bit of a bitch, like outside of his acting. He's known to be painful to work with on set too, which is hilarious. Like, most directors who have done a movie with Tobey Maguire have bad things to say about him. He is known to be just incredibly painful to work with on set, which I find hilarious. Because you can kind of see it. Respect the chainsaw. His AC name is Quick, Quick, Slow. Best actress is Peter's love interest. Oh, Emma Stone. And it's not necessarily because she's the best, like, on her own individual. She and Garfield actually have like crazy chemistry. Like really crazy chemistry. It's great. And she's great on her own too. Not to say that she's not. But it's definitely carried by the two of them just having wild chemistry. It's weird that Kirsten Dunst is the worst of them in the love interest department, because at the time of, I think, both Spider-Man 2 and 3, she and Tobey Maguire were dating. And like, out of the three, she's noticeably the worst. Didn't respect it. Relaxing to see a good hit. It's nice when they don't respect it and you see the round start, you see the stagger, and then just AP bar gets just melted through in one sweep. It's very satisfying when it works. It's the reason I stick with it so strictly, the reason I can't put down the chainsaw, it's because when it works like that, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, the writing and all that. Yeah, Zendaya's character is better written, for sure, than the rest of them. Which also, to be fair to Kirsten Dunst, MJ's writing in the Raimi trilogy is just kind of impossible to work with. Like, if you look at it on paper, it's just bad. They just don't give her anything. Like, what do you do with that? There's the running bit of, like, she was kind of just there to, like, get put into dangerous situations and scream. And it's kind of true. That's like half of what she does in those movies. It's like, that's not her fault. Shit. Oh, ow. Okay, we got away in time. That bullet orbit really messes me up more than anything. I'm alive? I thought I was dead. It's so unused and ranked that they have no idea. The controls don't really leave. The controls are just so smooth in this game. Like, this game just feels so good to play. Which, thank God, because that's kind of a thing that, like, you can't really say that about many Armored Core games. Like, even Gen 3.5, for having dual analog, they still feel weird. Oh no, I lost. He played way better this time around. I really thought that I could just rush the stagger on him and win again. Okay, that didn't touch me. Simply. He can have it, though. He can have it. He played well enough to evade the chainsaw, so he can take it. I'm still trying to get my pen with my toes. It's like up against the wall. It's like where the carpet meets the wall. It's just kind of stuck in there. I can't really get at it. I'd like to have chemistry with Emma Stone. How old is Emma Stone? Out of curiosity and for no other reason. $35? That's a good age. That's a good age. Ow! Wasn't ready. Come here, Thinker. AC Thinker. I don't have my chainsaw ready. I am throwing.
AP at 30%.
That's a good age. It is. It's a reasonable age to shoot for, right? 35. She's only 13 years older. I think we could make it work. We could certainly find a way. We could make it happen. Aye.
50%.
Assault armor. I'm glad I remembered. Oh shit, this is close. It's mine. Booyah. Do I make pilots for my ACs? I do not. I've never gotten to that point of like really digging into the customization and stuff to the point where I'm like coming up with a backstory for my pilot or whatever it might be. Making progress. Slowly but surely, just climbing. They're gonna bump me down to B rank and it's gonna hurt a lot, but it happens. Oh shit, I'm scared. I don't want to play against this. Sweet 16s and laser shotgun. Sorry, I had a hiccup. Oh. This is bad. I'm dead. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's goddamn netcode, man. AC Awooga. I only just noticed. Their AC name is Awooga. What? Why is this AC Awooga? No, not again. Yikes. I had good reason to be afraid. Awooga, he's here. Why is it called Awooga? Why is your AC Awooga? Explain. Explain yourself. It's a cool AC. Why is it called Awooga? Why is it AC Awooga? I don't get it. Oh God. Explosive thrower, Etsugen. I think split missiles. I didn't see the other shoulder. I don't like the thrower though. Thrower's a little spooky. What is on your other shoulder? Oh, this is a very noticeably laggy match. I can just see it in their movement. They're kind of like jittery. Oh yeah, very laggy. Okay, they have a sword. Very laggy connection between us. on, give it to me. I got a little aggressive. I didn't notice my own ACS build up there. Aggressive lightweight hard counter, yeah. Explosive thrower is a little spooky for me. It's similar to the plasma thrower where it's like, yeah, if I'm close enough and they throw it, I'm just getting hit by it. What? Bro, I didn't even see the explosion on that one. Wow. That was a lag match and a half. Maybe I should use, no, chainsaw. Chainsaw all the way. It's the only way to the top. I gotta think. I'm gonna go back to the Sampu a little bit. I've used the Ducat for a while, and I've noticed the buildup is very good. It is. Stagger buildup is great. But it also feels a bit like it doesn't connect. And I think it's because of the recoil with the Basho arms. Someone mentioned it earlier, and I definitely think that's the culprit on this one. So I'm gonna go back to the Sampu and see if it feels more consistent now that I played with the Ducat for like what? An hour and a half or so. Oh boy, he's back. Double laser, double orbit. Oh, fair play. I don't like that thing being charged. I don't. Yikes. Holy guacamole, Batman! Where's my chainsaw? Fuck! I lost the round because of that. I thought I had the chainsaw in my hand. Did I swap to it and then swap off? Or did the swap never happen to begin with? Hold on, I'm going back. Do I have time to look at it right now? Don't. I swapped to it and accidentally swapped back away from it. I don't know how I did that. Oh, I just ate that one. Wah! No, I'm dead. Holy fuck. That was a big misplay on my part. That assault armor. Maybe. Pulse armor, you know what? I'm feeling inspired by how hard I'm getting countered up in these ranks with the assault armor. I'm gonna give it a shot. The thing that I don't like about it typically is that, like, for kiting builds or like tank builds, feels like there's never a good moment to use it. But for anything relatively aggressive, shit hurts. Comes out, staggers you, it hurts. There's normally some extension coming off of that. I gotta give her a go. I did notice the Sampu rounds connecting a lot more consistently than the Ducat. But I think they only hit for like a little over a third of the impact. Sweet emblem. Maybe on promotions. Ludlow's and Pile Bunker and Bullet Orbit, I think it was. A little scary that they're this high. All right. But Pile Bunker. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm dead. Ludlow's hurt, man. Have I tried Ludlow's before for Mad Chainsaw? Oh, please. Shit. It was close. If I got the stagger, I got the win there. Have I tried Ludlow's? I don't think I have. Clearly this guy's getting a lot out of them. He learned. I'm kind of in a bad spot now. Yeesh! Ow. Ow. I might try a Ludlow in my offhand. That's actually not a bad idea. I don't know why I haven't tried that. I mean, I put the Etsugen back in my offhand after the patch where they buffed it again. But Ludlows were always pretty solid. And I've just never really given them a whole lot. Because, like, lower attack power and impact, but full auto, bigger mag. Oops. It might be a better offhand weapon if I just give her a quick spin. Very possible. It's pretty crazy. I'm like, the damage and the stagger buildup was good. I'm sticking with the Sampu just for really big stagger pressure, because obviously that's what I win off of. But the offhand I can definitely toy around with a bit to be like, okay, what is just good for like getting chip damage out there as I'm doing my thing. Honestly, Bullet Orbit, I have used Bullet Orbit before. And I could definitely go back to that. Yeesh. I forgot I had assault armor now. Oof, I boosted into it because of the camera flip. A Gridwalker build? What's Gridwalker? It's probably a no. It's almost definitely a no. Highest upward thrust? Oh. Could be worth looking into. I'm assuming I'm gonna give up a good bit of just the horizontal strafing speed and such for it though. Like there's definitely, what is the trade-off? Like what am I giving up for this new power? I might do Bullet Orbit again. I feel very inspired by that pile bunk build. Oh my god, no way I caught it. Holy shit. Oh, bad quick boost reload. 0.7 seconds. Hell no. Hell no. Like, I don't quick boost as much as I should. But 0.7 seconds. Hold on, I'm going back for... It's gonna be at the bottom. This guy, that little fella. Has better melee thrusts? Do I need better melee thrusts? It would obviously be nice. Like, I clearly make a lot of use out of melee thrust. But I don't know that I need it. Oh, a rematch. This guy could be on promos. I would be very upset if I was losing my promos to, like, you know, 8K chainsaw bites. That would get me to rage quit for the day, for sure. Yikes!
50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, ow, those rockets. I actually had no promo players quit on me today. They had some integrity. We never quit. If you're quitting, you don't deserve it, for the record. Anyone listening? If you quit to maintain your rank, you don't deserve your rank.
AP at 50%.
Ah, shit.
AP at 30%.
Ow, I'm dead. Those rockets really hurt when they catch up. Love seeing coral gamers. I feel like I don't see coral rockets a whole lot, which is strange because they're really strong. I had to go check on completely unacceptable. I cannot believe that you would do such a thing. It's unimaginable. The horror.
AP at 30%.
Come here. No, it was so close. It was so close. He was edging. He was right there, dude. If he is on promos, he's probably very happy. But shit. What's the effective range on Ludlow's? Is it lower than I think it is? Yep. Oh wait, no. Effective range is 249. Really? Oh. Where the hell is my Sampu on the left hand? Oh, it's lower down than I normally think. Never mind. He was what? He was edging the ACS overload. It's just a it's a word that slips out sometimes without the full sentence behind it, and it can just be like, what did he just say? Ronsetsu Semi. I think I played around with it once with this build. Or was that back with AC Rebel? Was that with that? Was that with Mad Chainsaw? I don't know. I definitely played around with Ronsetsu RF before. I just don't know if it was this build. It could be really good as an offhand weapon for this build, for sure. Way too fast. I think the RF is very good. I think it's super, like, it a lot more people use it now. I still remember, and I still, like, the video is still on my channel, obviously. I don't really take down my videos ever. So you can actually go and find, I have a video from the launch of the game. I have a short, it was a short, saying that the Ronsetsu RF was good. And like the entire comment section was like, this gun is trash. This is like the worst gun in the game. It doesn't even work for PvP, bro. That video aged like wine. Especially the comment section on that video aged like wine. It's beautiful to look back on and for me to just be like, I was right the whole time, you bastards. You doubted me. Oh shit, I'm dead. GG. Hold on, now I want to go and find that in my dashboard. I just want to go and like pick out like a couple of funny comments here. Here, let me, or wait, I was gonna try I would want it in my right hand. Oh, they're just separated. Okay, that was confusing. I could dual wield them. No, okay. Because it's gonna be my more stagger pressure weapon compared to, you know, Ludlow. Here we go. Comments. I'm gonna have to scroll a bit because of YouTube doing the stupid thing where it really heavily weights you getting like the heart from the original video creator. So it'll put like all of the hearted comments at the top pretty much. Okay, hold on. I gotta play a match here. Your Switch 2 prediction has aged like an avocado. Hey, I had no way of predicting that Nintendo was like, oh, we don't have any games. I had no way of knowing that that would happen. Assuming no further delays, it will be at the next Direct. And I don't mean a partner Direct, like an actual Direct with Nintendo things at it. By newest, oldest. Oh, I guess I could. Oh wait, I have assault armor on still. Shit. I wanted to change that too. It's so rare that it's better for the matchup. Hey, I remember now why I swapped off of assault armor in the first place. Oh my god, we're both so low.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Holy shit. I don't think it'll even be talked about. It's currently slotted for Q1 next year. So there's no way that they're going to announce a console 6 months before it comes out. Or less. Although, it's Nintendo. So, wow. The desync there was so bad, we saw the adjustment. It had his location completely wrong. That one was crazy. It's rare to see it adjust that much. Like, the netcode is really bad, but that was really bad. Oh shit, he still has pulse armor? Oh, I'm so screwed this round. There we go.
50%.
Here. Sorry, I found one comment on it that was... I remember this comment. I remember this user, actually. It's a guy who was like a dedicated hate watcher back during the Armored Core review series. And he commented on the short saying, "This isn't my Armored Core. This is like Armored Core and Omega Boost have a baby, and FromSoftware make baby games." Sometimes YouTube comments bring some very genuine entertainment. How long am I streaming for? Another 17 minutes. At least that's what I have scheduled. Is a good combo now too. I definitely read that late. Oh, B rank on promotions? Vientos, Basho. What's on? Was that a pile bunker? Didn't seem big enough to be a pile bunker, but maybe. If it is a pile bunker, pray for me. They have the anime girl emblem, and it's like an actual well-made one. So. Oh, it's Moonlight.
AP at 50%.
I'm finding that the RF just isn't connecting. Oh shit, I should have boosted up. I forget how that works. The RF is not connecting. Is that a... Does it have high recoil? Did I forget to factor this in? Is it just not gonna work well on these arms? Because like the Ludlow shots are really hitting, and if I'm like point blank, the RF is hitting. But anything outside of that, I'm really shit out of luck.
50%.
Ow. I think it's recoil. Pretty bad at shooting for a reason. Yeah, they need a really low recoil weapon. Especially trying to match up against Vientos. It's just shit hurted. You know what? I'm gonna just send it on the dual Ludlow. Because it really hurt when I fought the dual Ludlow. So while I'm experimenting with it, and I'm kind of just like hovering in the same ranked point range here. I'm just gonna try this out. You helped someone's promos. He was a Viento user. Basho Viento Moonlight user. I don't feel good about that. That's the sort of promos you're supposed to shut down. Oh God. Big boy build is back. All the keywords. It really, really was. Let's see. Dual Ludlow. That, okay. Maybe my dodge was a little late, but still didn't visually connect.
AP at 30%.
Ow. And now I'm immediately feeling the lack of impact buildup. Let's see. Does it stay consistent? It could. He's heavier on the defense and probably the stability with legs and frame parts like that, to be fair. But yeah, that was like very noticeable just in one round. I'm like, my stagger buildup is so reduced now. But the damage over time is marginally better. Love shots are ricocheting. That's just range stuff. Because he's playing a little further back. But even when I'm in close, it feels noticeably slower. It feels like the stagger is like considerably slower, but the damage is only a tiny bit better. It feels like it's not worth the trade. Maybe I just need matches against something with less defense to really see how it would be normally. He used his pulse armor already, didn't he? Or did I dream that?
AP at 50%.
Oh my God, I bounced. Fuck me.
At 30%.
Shit. God damn it. Chainsaw bounce strikes again. It's the one thing is like, this is the best melee weapon, man, but every once in a while, against some of these thicker frames, you just kind of bounce off of them. And God, it's painful. Why does that happen? I don't think it's a mechanic. I don't think it's intended. I think it's just, I think it's the collisions, like hitting each other at certain speeds, at certain angles, can do that. I don't think it's intentional. I could be wrong. Someone could be like, oh no, it is. Like, we know that it's an intentional thing, but I don't, it only happens with like very select frame parts, and even then it doesn't happen every time. The only frame part that it happens consistently with is when I try to chainsaw someone using the canoe tank leg from like straight on, and I like bounce off the front without connecting to the body part really. That's the only time it's consistent. Other than that, it's every once in a while it happens at random. Okay, wait. Remember when I said maybe it just needs more time? Maybe I just need to see it against more builds? Oh shit, that connected. There, I bounced! Twice in a row? Oh my god, I'm dead! Twice in a row is crazy. I was sitting here trying to give FromSoft, like, you know, it's rare. It happens from time to time. It's painful when it happens, but it's not that bad. And then they do it to me 2 rounds in a row. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Forgot he had assault armor. I would have mind gamed him, but I genuinely forgot. That's my bad. Oh shit! I didn't even like react to those coming out. I was so tunnel visioned on that stagger. The bounce was not my fault. That was my fault. First round, we do not claim. But that round, yeah, that was my bad. The stagger felt better there, but it also felt like it's only better when the bullet orbit is up. So I can't tell if it's the Ludlows that are making the stagger build up so good, or if it's just the bullet orbit. Because it kind of seems like it's just the bullet orbit, if you ask me. Oh, here we go. This will be a test. Jesus Christ. Another one? We're doing it live. The last one that I fought, I had like an actual, you know, a setup that I can trust in for staggering and such. This time it's just, let's see. See how this one goes. Wowza. Not as well as the last one, clearly. The last one I was outpacing the stagger buildup. This one I am not. Oh, thank God. I shouldn't have. Okay. Miyazaki giveth and Miyazaki taketh away. That time he giveth. He gave me that one. That was to make up for the back-to-back bounce rounds. That one was really sketchy. Hard to outgun quad gats. I was doing it earlier with the Etsujin Sampu combo and the missiles. I didn't have the bullet orbit then either. I was out staggering, not out damaging, but out staggering, which is all that really matters on Mad Chainsaw.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, we're late. Oh, I connected a tiny bit. It's his round. For a second, it seemed like they might have gotten the gravity pull back in, which happens from time to time. Unfortunately not. There was a moment. There was a moment. You know, after all the experimenting I've done with the different arm weapons, I might go back to Sampu Etsujin. Like, in all honesty, nothing that I've tested has felt as consistent as that setup. For getting like good chip damage and stagger buildup at the same time, nothing has felt that consistently good. I'm dead. I think I'm just going back to it, but maybe with the bullet orbit. I mean, the stagger potential goes up a ton with bullet orbit out. I used to use it. I remember that I swapped to missiles because of range. That was why. It was the range thing. But I really, at least for the arm weapons, no, right hand Sampu. left hand Etsugen. This felt better. Just because your opponent did as well. It depends on the matchup. Sometimes, like in that match, I was doing it just to get free pressure because they don't have a stun punish. So it depends. I am thinking about it when I do it. Like if they have like a melee or like a needle launcher or something like that, if they have something that they're stagger punishing with, then I want to save it. If not, I mean, obviously you take more damage when you're staggered, but sometimes just getting the pressure, getting the stagger faster myself is the better option. If there's not something that's gonna like nuke me out of orbit. Like this guy, ooh, S rank on teams and on his way on singles. Hello. I gotta remember I'm back to burst fire. This guy has nothing that's gonna nuke me. This is an example of what I was saying. He's more just like a constant pressure build. Although actually, what is on your shoulder? On your other shoulder? Oh, he does have a slicer. Never mind. Okay. Oh, I bounced. That bounce might have cost me the round. The bounce and not recognizing the slicer together. Yep. Thankfully, the slicer didn't catch me, but I used my armor at a dumb time because I thought he didn't have it. I thought he had like a plasma launcher or some shit. I don't know what I thought he had. I just didn't think it was a melee. Wow. Speaking of the gravitational pull of the chainsaw. Oh, he still had his pulse. I didn't think he did. I forgot. Am I safe? Yes. I'll just shoot him. Thank God I realized that. 100 AP. Yeesh. It was a little close. I processed that just in time to not get killed. Whoa. He throws his melee early sometimes, and he's just very vulnerable once he commits to that animation. Is he waiting for his bullet orbit? He is. That's why he's backing off. It's not because he's scared of mine. It's because he's waiting for his own. Uh-oh. I get it now. I thought earlier that he was running away from my bullet orbit. No, he's waiting for his own to come back. I'm dead. Oh, GG. I whiffed a chainsaw and it cost me. That was my fault. The slicer is tempting. It would be way easier to hit, but the chainsaw, it's the whole identity of the build. It is the 10k AP saw hits, those juicy saw hits. It's the whole point. Anyway, it is about that time. I have video work to do, and then I mentioned it earlier, but I'm gonna be on friend of the show False's stream in 3 hours. Here, we have a command, but none of the mods are, well, there is a mod, but she's lurking. This will drop her link tree. It'll be on her Twitch. We're going to be playing Halo Reach. She has not played it before. And we're going through it. So if you want to show up for that, feel free to. It is like, you know, when I say random things on my stream that are super out of pocket and unexpected, dial that up, because she does the exact same thing, and it's a shit show. I could go into specific examples, but if you've been there, you know. Feel free to show up for that. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a sub, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing a bunch of other stuff. Tomorrow, we're doing Elden Ring. We've been playing some Elden Ring with the announcement of the DLC and all the excitement with it. We're doing that tomorrow. Also, if you enjoyed, like, stream, algorithm, blah, blah, blah. If you're looking for links to anything like Discord, Twitter, stuff like that, those are in the description. If you haven't seen the new Ace Combat 6 review, or if you're just not caught up on the review series in general, I have the playlist linked in the pinned message in chat. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I was back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.